Hello and welcome to another episode of Coach's Commentary. The IPL started off with great fanfare. There was a lot of spectacles put up at the stadium, Narendra Modi Stadium. It was in Ahmedabad, which hosted the opening game of the Tata IPL 2023. The two sides that played in the opening games were Chennai Super Kings and Gujarat Titans. And Gujarat Titans definitely looked a far balanced side than the CSK on paper, at least. And of course, the results will also go on to show that they got all their bases covered. Chennai Super Kings batted first, and the contribution from Rituraj Gaikwad was fantastic. He was like a man possessed, and he looked in a different league altogether. The way he timed his shots, the way he selected his shots, and the ease with which he was dispatching the ball over the ropes was a sight to behold. But unfortunately, there was hardly any contributions coming from the other end. They kept losing wickets on a regular basis, did Chennai Super Kings. And the combination of Ridhiman Saha and Rashid Khan showed how important it is for a side to have a very good keeper and also having that keeper backing up a fantastic spinner. Ben Stokes and Moeen Ali were the victims of this combo. Saha grabbing two fantastic catches, quick to latch onto them. And let's not forget that it's the most difficult thing for a wicketkeeper to keep against the spinners. And especially when a spinner like Rashid Khan can make the ball fizz and deviate off the surface either way. 178 was always going to be a challenging score, but there was a lot of debate about a couple of moves from Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Of course, anything and everything is always debated. That's what happens when you happen to be a big goldfish and when fans really love you a lot. He promoted Shivam Dube up the order ahead of himself and also Jadeja. That was definitely discussed a lot. But Shivam Dube obviously needs to make his presence felt. He's a big hitter of the cricket ball. He's somehow not really bowled as much and as well as the team manager would have liked him to. Uh, Tony played a cameo himself, but in the end, all they could manage was 178. As I said earlier, it was going to be challenging, but it was never going to be a match winning target. The thing was that Gujarat Titans planned their chase extraordinarily well, and they also underlined the fact that the contributions from the top three is of vital importance when any side is indulging in a chase. Contributions came once again from the opener Saha and Shubman Gill. Of course, Shubman Gill is one fantastic batter, and he is obviously going to be, as they say in the Indian cricketing fraternity, Lambe Race Ka Goda. He's going to be playing in all the formats for Team India in the future. And of course, he was again in top nick. There are batters who obviously would make you admire them for their technique, for their grit, and for their uh, attitude. But Shubman Gill is so easy on the eye, you will end up admiring just about anything and everything he does out in the middle. And the interesting thing was that he obviously had to try and show what he is capable of, given that Ruturaj Gaikwad captured the hearts of the people who saw the first half of the match. And this is a healthy kind of competition to have amongst two youngsters. Of course, Shubman Gill is played for the country, and Ruturaj Gaikwad is trying to get there. I, for one, am very surprised as to why there's not much of noise about Ruturaj Gaikwad because if you look at the way he bats, he's got the technical skills. He's also got consistency. He gets runs for CSK and also for his state side in the domestic competitions. And I think it's about time he is looked at seriously by the selectors. Yes, you do have a lot of competition for the top slot. You have Prithvi Shah as well, and then you had Ishan Kishan getting runs in the ODIs. But the fact of the matter is that Ruturaj Gaikwad is also got just about anything and everything that is required for a batter to be involved in all the three formats. Personally, I think Ruturaj Gaikwad is ready, and I would like to see him don the national colors sooner rather than later. However, the top three batters contributed, as I said before, and that eased the pressure on the lower order batters, even though they lost the wickets towards the middle of the innings. The Gujarat Titans managed to overall the target set by the Chennai Super Kings. And personally, like I said in the preview, Gujarat Titans had an advantage and they also proved it on the field with a facile victory against the Chennai Super Kings. Obviously, it's too early to make any prediction of any kind, but nonetheless, looking at the combination and the options Mahendra Singh Dhoni has, it is going to be a challenging season for the Chennai Super Kings. But they've always tided over difficult situations in the past and gone on to pleasantly surprise, much to the delight of their fans, to make it to the knockout phase and also possibly go the entire distance. But this year, it'll take a lot from them to replicate what they have done in the past. However, let's all hope that Mahendra Singh Dhoni and his team find the formula that will carry them the entire distance. But as for now, everything is dependent on how quickly all these players go on to perform their roles as Dhoni has laid out for them. Yes, that was the review about the Chennai Super Kings versus Gujarat Titans game. I hope you find some merit and also you would appreciate the views given by me post the game. Yes, hindsight is always a better thing to have, but it's always good to discuss about a game where a lot of superstars are playing, also about a game where you expected a lot more than you got to see. So, until I join you next time, be good and stay safe.